Hey guys, just got a 5-minute Blitz game with my man Trafgig. Could be a woman. So this is the player that I played against the other week, made a video. Okay, he says Danish. Are we going Danish? No, we're not. Queen takes. You bring your queen out too early, invites kicking. So I just got to develop my knight for free then. Okay, let's bring out the other knight. So I want to bring this bishop first, and that's the perfect spot to put it on. I can now pin the knight. And now I'm ready to castle. My opponent is a little way off. Okay, let's castle now. Recently I've been taking the opportunity to grab castling when I can. Now if I take the knight, he's got doubled isolated pawns on the c-file, so let's do that. If he chooses to recapture, and now this pawn seems undefended. And okay, so let's just goldfish while we're here. Undefended. Ignore rooks, they don't really count. I think rook to e8 just looks like a very sensible move in general. That means that I get to, well, the threat is like attack the queen with a discovered check, potentially winning the queen. Good to see my opponent's taking some time. I think one of the biggest issues that beginners have with playing Blitz is, it's just generally a bad idea to play Blitz if you want to improve at chess. I mean, it's fun, but I've done videos on this before, why beginners should never play Blitz. One of the issues is, though, that you do tend to rush, even though you've only got a little bit of time, right? So if you're going to play a 5-minute game, okay, so there you go, discovered attack, discovered check with an attack on the queen, okay? If you've got 5 minutes, it's still really, really important to use your 5 minutes, because you can throw a game away with a silly blunder. Okay, there we go, so let's grab the queen. So if you think like a normal game, a longish game would go up to about 60 moves, right? And you've got 5 minutes. So that's at least 5 seconds per move. So let's now swap off and simplify. Right, so you should be taking those 5 seconds, and 5 seconds per move is long enough to go, okay, let's do another one. Rematch. Okay, 5 seconds is enough to scan the board and probably see what's defended and undefended. Okay. And to think, and to hover, and to pause before you commit to any movers, like a Caro-Kann. Okay, so d5, we're going to play fantasy. Let's kick the knight. This will be the last game, because I've got a chess lesson in 10 minutes. Which means I have to finish this game in under 10 minutes. Okay, so knight can't go there or there. You can go here, here or here. Where's it going to be, knighty? So one good skill that Blitz can teach you, I think, is the ability to play a move that isn't a mistake, right? So to be able to say, look, this may not be the best move on the board. However, I know it's not a blunder. I know it's not a mistake. I'm not leaving anything hanging. My opponent now is going to have to think and use up his time. That is a kind of a skill. But it's not, that's like tactical chess gamesmanship. It's not the same as becoming a better chess player, if you know what I mean. So it's like, so I played somebody earlier on, and it was actually a 30-minute rapid game, guy from Germany, and he was taking a minute and a half over every move, which you can't really do on a 30-minute game. Okay, I'm going to grab this knight, give him the doubled isolated pawns on the h-file, and queen can grab the pawn. Okay, so I actually used the clock against him in a 30-minute rapid game, which is kind of unusual. But that's the way it goes. So now I see a tactic as well. I've got e6 with a double attack on this knight and this pawn, but the threat of the pawn is... Okay, I've got that. So I'm going to play this anyway. Oh no, because now bishop can take. You see? Right, let's just pile in with pawns. So I think the idea is e6 and then get in there. So yeah, I was simply, because my opponent was being cautious and playing, taking 30 to 45 seconds over every move, I was able just to say, okay, well, I know this is a threat. Okay, so the threat here is now queen takes f7, checkmate. And pawn can't take. So I'm not sure he can do anything about that. Okay, so he's had to sack the bishop. Okay, and again, same situation, but now the queen can move to one of these squares. And I've got this move. The king has to go there, all right. So I'm going to bring my knight in, or shall I? Okay, there's a resignation. Okay, there you go, a couple of quick blitz games, just for fun. And a couple of tips on playing, but the important one is this idea of practicing not making a mistake. If you can find a move that's good enough, particularly if you're playing like a shorter time format, then that can actually help you win time if you detect that your opponent plays a bit slower than you do. Okay, so thanks Trafgig for those quick couple of games. I've got a lesson to go to. I'll see you soon.